Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1860 farthing, the first year of the new bronze farthings, as we see here pictured on screen. Firstly, I've talked about the design of the coin and then move on to the facts, figures of this coin. So then, the design here is done by Leonard Charles Wyon, and 1860 is the first year this classic design adorned farthings, halfpennies and pennies, featuring a Lady Britannia seated with a shield to her side, holding the trident proudly in the air. Also wearing draped clothing and a Roman helmet, a lighthouse and ship or galleon can be seen on the sea behind her as Britannia rules the waves. And underneath her is the date of the coin, in this case 1860. Around the top of the coin is the word farthing, giving us the denomination of the coin, which is of course a farthing. Older farthings like this were coated with a little black tarnish to darken them and make them less similar to half sovereigns, so no mistakes would be made and the wrong payment given, or even people trying to trick. Now then, moving on to the obverse of the coin, we see here a portrait of a young Queen Victoria. This portrait was done by Leonard Charles Wyon, meaning he designed both sides of this coin. The Queen here is featured facing to the left, wearing a laureate or wreath in her hair, with her hair in a bun and a ribbon coming off the back of her laureate or bun. The portrait does not cut off at her neck as other portraits of her did. It shows a little bit more of her upper body and some of her clothing, including a brooch as well. Around her is a legend reading Victoria, DG, Brit, Reg, FD. This is in abbreviated Latin and translates in English to Victoria, by the grace of God, Queen of the Britons, Defender of the Faith, her titles as Queen. There is also milling or beading around the rim of the coin to stop it being clipped. Now then, we will move on to the facts and figures of the 1860 farthing. This coin was minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 and 1975. The coin is composed of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin, making it a bronze alloy, although still a majority of copper. The weight of this coin was quite light at only 2.8 grams, and a small coin as well, with a diameter of just 20mm, similar to a 1p piece of today for comparison of the size. The mintage of the 1860 farthing is 2,867,200, and is a fairly scarce coin, one of the lower mintages of all farthings ever made for circulation, so one of the more rare ones to look out for. A farthing, if you didn't know, was worth 1/4 of a penny. This is 1/48 of a shilling, or 1/960th of a pound sterling in the pre-decimal currency system. And back in 1860, a farthing would have equaled 16p today. So though it sounds silly, you can see why fractional farthings, like a quarter of a farthing, a quarter of a penny, were actually valid denominations back in this time. And the coin was demonetized in 1960 after production stopped in 1956. So then, after all these years, what is this coin worth? Well, in poor condition it will sell for around £7, in fine condition £20, in extremely fine condition £185, and in uncirculated grade £290. So some high prices there for the top end, but also still an affordable coin for a lower grade if you want to add it to your collection. And please do comment down below if you have it in your collection already. So there we go, the 1860 farthing. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and of course a big thank you to everyone for watching all the way through. That means a lot to us here at the channel. We hope you enjoyed, as we said, and we'll see you soon for more coins on Bits and Bobs in the future. Bye!